Okay, turn the microphone off. Welcome in tonight. We are going to be doing something a little bit different. I know I've been working on trying to get one of every Legion done, but I need to take a small break from that. And I want to work on, I got a whole bunch of the Cataphracties from, Cataphracti Terminators from the box set that I need to get done up. So, but I want to do them all in some of my favorite colors, like the Thousand Suns and the Sons of Horus and the Emperor's Children and stuff like that, because of something that those color schemes bring out. And so I thought this would be kind of fun here. This one I'm going to do as the Emperor's Children, because I'm a big fan of purple. You know, Deep Purple, the rock group, is my favorite rock and roll band. And I really, you know, the Emperor's Children, even though they're called the Emperor's Children, they're actually the traitors during the Horus Heresy. But I like the color. I really, really enjoy the color. So my plan here is to see how much of this I can get done. The first thing I need to do, I went in and I spray painted everything in a gray primer. All right, it's just a gray can of gray primer that I bought. I want everything in gray. I was, as you saw with some of the Legions that I'm doing, all the other ones on the Beakies on the Mark, I believe they're Mark 8s, Mark 6s, Mark 8s. I'll have to double check that. I was trying to do a Xenovel over the top, and it's just like, yeah, that's getting to be a real pain in the butt for me. And I've been experimenting trying to figure out, you know, how to get, like on this piece here, how to get better highlights from the contrast. And you can see this isn't coming out quite as well. You know, I can mess around with these scenery pieces and do different things on them to kind of figure out, you know, how to get better highlights and stuff on it. But this one here, we're going to be doing the entire thing in a base coat of lead belcher, because I want that metallic look on it. And I'm going to more or less lay him down for a minute here. So we're going to be going over this. This is my plan, because I did another one that was Emperor's Children in that same color scheme, and I really enjoyed the way it came out. The problem was when I was doing putting the base down, part of the texture paint, or whatever they want to call it, actually came off, and it dripped and it got on there and it really messed it up. But I've got this all pretty well planned out here, so I think we're going to be just fine. I want to get this up and running really good here. I'm going to be using as you probably noticed, I'm a big fan of the flat brushes to put on the base, and I have these nice flat brushes that I purchased. I probably need to get some more, and I'm just going to be kind of dabbing off excess and putting it over there. I'm still trying to figure out, well, not figure out, I know the difference between them, a heavy dry brush and a light dry brush. So I'm kind of maybe going in between that a little bit, so I can get a nice coat on there. Now, I don't know how long this will take, 2 or 3 hours. It's like 9 o'clock my time. And I was working on doing this one as maybe a Black Legion or a Dark Angel or something, and it seems to be coming out okay. I just got to do some more, but I'm really in the mood for the Dark Angel, or the Emperor's Children here. Where's the contrast that I'm going to be using? Lexicon Purple. That's the one I'm going to use over it. Get the Leviathan Purple. That's way too dark. And then we have Telesar Blue. Okay. And I got some nice photographs of the Cataphracti Terminator painted, especially in the Emperor's Children. I found in a video where they had a nice picture of it. So I'll be able to work with this here. I'll probably be jumping back and forth between it. It looks like he's got, okay. So I got a nice reference photo that I could use here. Get this shook up really good. Give this about a minute or so. I also have to check this paint because some of this paint, the pigments separate inside. I'm not going to be trying to do any special highlights or any of that. I find it kind of just takes up way too much time. I mean, not that you shouldn't. I might do a little bit to try and bring out some stuff, but I just hope I have enough Retributor armor. Because that's my favorite gold color. I got some other gold color, but this is going to be Lead Belcher. I also want to get this up to a point where I could possibly do my, which is why I want to concentrate on just this one here. So I'm going to be bringing this up here. And let me get this mouse out of the way here. Doink. I got the big base. You can't, I'm having a hard time with finding these bigger bases. I really enjoy them. They fit in my hand good, where the other one, those tiny, thin little things, I think they're made for people with tiny hands. But I'm going to take out a little bit of that, and I'm just going to dab that in there. And I'm just going to lightly go over this with some of that Lead Belcher, just to get that piece down, like that. And I'm going to try to do mostly the armor as much as I can and stay away from the other stuff. And if I get a little bit on it, I'm not concerned, because, you know, I never did see. I have to look at that piece. I'm kind of curious about that. If they're done in black. Oh, they don't. Yeah, they're done in brown. Okay. Which is what I was planning on doing anyways. If I can get this piece down, and this is all going to be done in gold. Purple and gold, gold and purple. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Purple and gold. This will go on really nice. I'm trying to decide what I want to purchase next, because even though I've got a lot of these left over, I may hold off a little bit. But I don't know if I want to go, because I really, you know, and I go for things not because of how they play, because if you know me, I don't play. I just love painting this stuff. I love to paint. And I find these to be a pretty good challenge. You'll see how this color scheme comes out. I think it's really reflecting off of that, ain't it? Lights are really reflecting off that silver. And what's nice, most of these pieces are going to be lead belcher anyway, so. I need this over here. Oops. Forgot to take off the excess. I don't want too much going on there. I think I just did there. Because I can come back over with the silver if I have to afterwards. I also want to do one of these as Thousand Suns. I'm having a hard time with the two color schemes. One is, and from what I understand, the colors are hard to work with anyways. The Imperial Fist and the White Scars. I'm just not getting the colors in there right for some reason. But the Thousand Sons, the Emperor's sons, are the Emperor's children. I just think they look cool, so cool with this lead belcher underbase, base that I'm using here. It makes the colors stand right out. Oh, I never noticed that. Make sure I got everything in here. Yeah, that's looking really good. So if I get in here, you can see right there how that looks. I'm trying to get that to the camera here. Okay, so we've got that. Now I'm going to give that a little bit of time to dry. Give that a moment or two there. I usually play games on Friday and Saturday, but I'm really not in the mood for playing games right now. Excuse me, I just hot and in the mood for painting, and so I'll neglect the other channel for a week. But I'm thinking about I don't know if I want to buy Chaos Warriors, Chaos Space Marines, or if I want to go with Sisters of Battle. I can go the starter kit on both of those, €120 each, plus whatever contrast paints. I'm really getting to a point where I like the contrast paints in a lot of situations, which I pretty much figured I would once you figure out what to do with them here. And where's the best place to put them. I want to see while I'm waiting on that. Yeah, the under's purple too. Actually, a little bit different. Yeah, the under's purple too. Okay. That's what I was wondering. And then I'll come back in on the cloth and everything, and I'll put a nice gray in there. I have my light gray Vallejo Air. I want to make sure I got everything in here. I don't have anything sticking out. I'm going to go with the Lexicon Purple, because that's the purple that I used the last time, and I really enjoyed that. I want to get each color scheme that I do, put everything in, get the set the thing up so it twists in the video. I'm going to download the video, edit some stuff out, put together a YouTube short. And that's what this is kind of about tonight. Okay, this one seems to mix up pretty good. There's a lot of colors in the... Let's see if I could find one here. This one doesn't. If you look right here, the way I understand it, this is pure pigment, if I'm saying that right. This one here is a mixture of stuff, so you get this white ring around this. This is the Soul Bright, Soul Blight gray. And this is a separation of the paint and the contrast. So if you use that, you have to make sure that you shake that up really, really good to get it so that you mix in there. I can't remember how they explained it, but this is a one color, I think is what they said. And the other one is a two color or pigment, and it separates. The colors, the white and the whatever it is, they separate. Okay, all that silver that we just did, except for a couple spots, and I can come back to them here. Well, that's going to be done in gold anyways. I'm going to use my number 0 here. Brush on this. Make sure she's wet and ready to go. Got to make sure she's wet. Because I want to try to stay away from the pieces that are going to be golden color. So, like, I want to get in here with that. But the one thing I found, again, is I don't want to go straight in with all the colors with the paint. I want to go in, get the, so I'll show you here. I'm going to go in, get some paint on there, and then go over to my towel and just wick off any excess that's in there. And then go in, probably still a little too much there. I'm just going to lightly go over it like that. Get it spread out just a little bit. And I'll go a little bit darker. I'll probably do a couple coats on it to get it down. And I noticed this under here was purple too. Wicking off that excess seems to help out the contrast, getting it to set in. Now, I don't think these are like the Army paint or speed paints. I was watching something. I think it was Spiky Bits I was watching the other day or yesterday. I think it was. And he said the speed paints, a lot of people say that the speed paints will rejuvenate on you. Reactivate, that's the word I'm thinking of. And he says the reason why that it does that is because you don't let the paint dry. Now, I don't know if contrast paints have the same issue. I haven't heard anything about it. But I am going to let this dry before I put another coat on it. I want to keep pushing that up. Shit, a little too heavy. Also, because I don't want to tear the paint up. That one went on a little bit weird. I'll have to put some more on there, but that's okay. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that. I want to make sure I get that purple in there. Like I said, a lot of this is going to be gold anyway, so I'm going to have the gold trim. I don't want to be going back over anything. It's already been painted until I'm sure that it's dried. I'm also working off the GW color scheme of these things too, in a way of how did they paint it. Even though they show it as Emperor's Fist, what areas should be painted, what areas shouldn't be painted. I already did this. I don't know why I'm doing it again. Which is a habit I need to break, especially if we're going to be working in contrast paints. I mean, you've got a little bit of time to work with it, but not much. You can see in there the purple is, I mean, the lights are really shining off of that purple too. Although the dogs, oops. Addo. Dogs are barking at the neighbors again. This piece right here will in fact be black. And then the silver band, so I want to try to be careful with that. Addo? Shit, I forgot. I'm gonna have to get a little more paint right there. Shit. I got a line in there. Got a line on you, babe. Yes, I know you're here, Addo. I know you're here, so don't. We'll have to go back over it again. I just love the way this comes out. Nice shiny purple. I don't want too much going on there. I want it to go on fairly smooth with no lines. It's hard to get the contrast. It's definitely hard to get the contrast onto flat surfaces and get it to look decent. But I found whisking off any excess seems to help. Fill those edges in real nice. Down in these area by the boot, I don't worry because there's enough texture down here or enough recesses down here that the paint will settle in, and it gives real good opportunity to get some of that stuff off of there. To get that excess off of there. I think that's dried pretty good there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, I got an arm over here I need to do. I can take a little bit off on that. It's being underneath here, I'm not too overall concerned. Just on the top and the flat panels, I was a bit concerned. I don't got this whole side to do. There's still some flats over here I need to be careful with. Got a little too much on there. God, that's beautiful. I'm enjoying the hell out of that. Let's see if there's any spots here. I see one up in here that I missed. We can come back to the top here. See, now I can brush it like that. Need another small coat over that. Let's get the top here. I think he's looking pretty good right there. I can do a little bit more in the front here. Don't go back over that. I got a little bit down here. Plus, I think with a thinner coat, helps out a little bit too. Damn. I just love it. I probably could have airbrushed it too, but I don't want to. I find the hairbrush. See, I can get a little bit in here and fill this corner in. Just dab that in just like that. Got a little bit right in here. That I can pull it up in. These sides, I'm not worried if it pulls in there a little bit, it'd be fine. Gives it more depth. need to put a little bit more in here. Probably do one more on the top, maybe. Whoa, what was that? I wasn't concerned about that because that's going to be gold anyways. Wow. I'm enjoying this. And I'm not too worried if that's pulled up a little bit with this underneath piece. Looking to see, yeah, I got some up in here. A little too thin. Okay, let's see how. Oop, I got a little spot in here. I should probably get underneath the foot here. Needs a little bit more right in here. Vallejo is supposed to have come out with some speed paint, whatever. They want to call it. I don't know what name they're using. I was looking at it the other day. Everybody's getting into the speed paint stuff. Citadel, Army Painter. Citadel came up with the contrast. Army Painter come up with the speed paints. I think there's Vallejo's coming out with it now. I think I'm almost happy with that. Yeah, I was a little bit shocked with that, trying to put that tag in. Emperor's Children. And I was getting a warning message that it might be in violation of terms. I'm like, on Twitch, I'm like, what? They don't like the word Emperor's Children? I don't know what the deal is with that. I hope they don't give me a... It's the name of the army. Let's get a little more in here. I don't care if it overloads a little bit. That color's looking really good. A little bit streaky, but I can see it. I don't know if you can, but I can sure see it. I got a feeling I know what's causing my nose to bleed. I like it. Got a couple spots underneath here. They're underneath, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll just get some paint in here. Hope I didn't mean to paint over that. That's alright. I think I got most of it. Because I woke up again, I laid down for I take a nap 2-3 times a day. But I only sleep at 2 hours at a time. Every once in a while I get a good 4 hours in. See, back in here, I can just go ahead and drop that in. I'm not worried about it. I think I like doing a cross hatching on it too. I got a little bit on there. Okay, I'm going to call that done. Now what I want to do, and see if I can, anyways, I think I'm getting a bloody nose because once in a while I'll use the aerosol can inside the house. I just got a little squirt, and it's like, fuck, I don't want to go outside for that. But I did that this afternoon, and I went and laid down, and I got woke up with a bloody nose. So I'm not going to continue trying to see. Oh, I got a spot right in there. I think I should be doing. I was looking at that earlier. That'll take a couple of turns on it. But I think, because I want to wait for this to dry, and I'm going to take a few minute break here. But let's see. Is that out of focus? Can't tell if it's out of focus or if it's my eyes. And that's the purple on there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to use the bathroom, and then I'm going to take it outside. I want to give it about 5-10 minutes or so. I won't be gone that long. Take 5-10 minutes. Oh shit. You know what I need to do? Forgot I touched the camera. I don't want that crap in the video. There we go. And I'm going to do this again. Got a nice turntable coming. It's just a little one. And I'll do the final piece on that. So let me take a break for a minute or two here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got a little something to eat. Used the little boy's room. Working on a cataphracti. Cataphracti? Am I saying that right? Painting it as an Emperor's Children. And I did a base of lead belcher, just a light lead belcher. Used the square brush and went over it. And then I took the Lexicon Purple and just contrast paint, just lightly went over the whole thing. Now I'm sealed it in. I've already sealed it in with a matte varnish so that it'll seal the color in for me. And that way, I don't have to worry. Whoops! I don't have to worry about. Excuse me a second. I had a little steak there. Gets caught in my teeth, so I'm kind of waiting for that matte varnish to dry. But you can see what I have right there. Now, I hope, just to kind of let you know, I could use all the feedback I can get. I think this is coming out really nice so far. I hope I don't blow it like I did the last one. But I could use any feedback that anybody could give. If you catch me here on Twitch, you know, if you think something's wrong, if you think the volume's off, the voice volume, I know the mic isn't the greatest in the world, so I already know that. But, you know, if it does look, because it kind of sort of, I mean, that's purple, and that looks almost blue on my screen instead of that nice purple that I'm seeing. Nice shiny purple. So any feedback that you can give, even if you catch me on YouTube, I'm trying to set this up to do my first YouTube short, where once I get the spinning wheel, I'll get a nice video of the thing spinning around once I'm done. And I'll do a little bit of showing that I put the lead belcher on, and then a spin around of the lead belcher been done, and then painting purple on it, and then showing that. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to prepare I don't know which one I want to do here. I don't want to, I guess that varnish is pretty well dry. I want to make sure it's dried really well. These two pieces in here are going to be black. So I'm going to use, I don't know which one I want to use here. If I want to use, I don't want Poseidon Gray. I know what I want. I can't think of the name of it right now. The Black Templar or the Black Legion. Is that what I'm thinking of? Black Legion, I think, goes on a little bit better. Where's my Black Templar? I don't know where my Black Templar is. Where the hell did my Black Templar go? Did I cover it? Somehow? I know it's here. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, right here in front of me. As I kind of look at these and I see one, I personally do not see a difference in either one of these. Looking on camera, they both kind of look the same. But all I want to do with this Get my glasses on here. Is I have these two pads right here. Just one there and one there. And they're going to be done in the black. Let's see. What do I want to use on that for a brush? I think you can go with this one again. So. But yeah, that sealed it in nice. So I did I think it's like 3 coats. And what I do with the contrast is I put the contrast on the brush, I wick off any excess that's on there, and I go over. So it took like 2 or 3 coats to get it on there, but I think it came out really nice. And then when I get that matte varnish on there, holy crap, did that really cause it to pop out there. I think I see a couple spots on here. No, I think we'll be okay. I'll have to fix that one there when I do the gold. Okay. Because I want it to stay the silver, the Leadbelcher base silver. So if you think it's out of focus, it looks like the camera looks out of focus, but I have glasses on that I use for looking up close. I think it looks more blue on camera, but I'll see when we get there. It could be just my monitor. We're going to give this a good shake. And it still takes me longer than most people to get anything done. Give this a good shake for about a minute or so here. And we're gonna, and this is the Black Legion. I think this has a tendency to dry a little bit. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't want it to dry sloppily wet. Bear with me while I get into a tight corner here. My eyesight is not what it used to be. It takes a while to focus now. I used to be able to, I used to be able to read so small, and now I can't. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. Let me scoot over here a little bit. And even if you pick me up on YouTube later on, I was been studying about how to get more subscribers on YouTube. And they say the big thing right now, and I notice it's been out for quite some time, I think about a year or two now, the YouTube Shorts, as they try to compete with TikTok, which I think I am not a big fan of TikTok, but I'm not much of a big fan for most social media type sites. Even though I stream on Twitch and I have YouTube, and just not a big fan of them. Okay, that actually looks pretty good right there. Give that a moment to dry. There you can see the black panels are done there. I got a spot that I probably missed right there with the purple. Then what I want to do here, now I've been into the Warhammer for quite some time, but nothing spectacular. I know the lore a little bit. I did some reading of the books. I've got the Horus Heresy audio book right now, which I haven't finished yet. It's got some interesting stuff in it. The one that I got started with was the Ragnar story. I think it was his omnibus, I think it was. Man, I read that thing, and it just got me so hooked. Got me so hooked on it. I really like Ragnar. Oh, that's good. Excuse me. Holy crud. I think the other thing I want to do while I'm here, because I've got I've got the hiccups. The purple up in here. I want to bring that back to the gray. Hold on a second. Vallejo light gray, and I'm going to go over these leather pads that are sticking out. I'm guessing they're leather pads. That's what they kind of look like, and get the gray color back into them again, so that I can get in there with the brown. Now I have been using Warhammer, or not Warhammer, but Army Painter. They got this leather brown speed paint that they have. I'm actually going to try this time to go with the Gorgrunta Fur. No, is that the one that I want to use? I could go with that one. Not Skeleton Horn. I thought there was another one. Maybe that is the one I wanted. Then I had, Sigor Brown. That looks a little dark, though. I might go with this one. Give it a brown to do those up with. But I want to get the gray back in while I'm making sure that varnish is sealed really nice. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I do know this light really brightens up my face a little bit there. I suppose I could do, if I did both of them. I may put a shadow up here so you can see my face a little bit better. I don't have the brightest light behind me. Oh, I don't have all the lights turned on. But you can see on my face there. Let me go for it. Not that I really want you looking at me. I don't like looking at me. And we're going to take out a little bit of this gray. And I don't go real heavy with stuff. I'm finding that I'm trying to find my own little thing that makes me feel comfortable. And this seems to be the way that I'm going. Got my Vegas Golden. I stayed up and watched a little bit of the game last night. Tonight the Padres are on in San Diego. I want to see that whole game tonight. They come on in a little bit, a few more hours. I'm just going to go in here and lightly just cover up little bit of the metallic that might have gotten on here. Want to be real careful not to get that onto the purple. I wish in painting there was like in Photoshop and GIMP. I use GIMP. Use Inkscape a little bit, but GIMP mostly. I have a real hard time with paying hundreds of dollars for a program to do something. Especially when there's programs like GIMP out there, which is an image manipulation, they call it. But I can make it do a lot of things that Photoshop can do. And I'm not into any professional kind of stuff, so. My daughter pays that monthly fee thing with Photoshop. I think it's Photoshop that does that. There are a lot of companies starting to go that route, which in some cases I like. Other cases I don't. You'll find that I do all my work here on Linux. I have the laptop that I purchased before leaving the States. And then down here, because this is going to be brown. Oh, that was going to be black too. I didn't get that. I'll get that in just a minute there. Doop, doop, doo, doo, doo. I spent 14 years. What the hell are they growling at? Yasana? That's my yas. I don't think this is going to matter in here. I just want to be real careful not to get that onto the purple. If I get that onto the purple, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay, give that a moment to dry right there. Some of the purple's still showing through, but I don't want to go over it again. Oh, I got a little bit in here I could probably do. I've been watching a lot of the old Disney movies again. God, I love those things. The Black Hole. The Love Bug. I watched The Love Bug again the other night. Oh my God, it's been years since I've seen that thing. We used to watch Disney every night. It was Saturday night or Sunday night Disney used to be on. They used to show all the old cartoons and stuff and some shows. They did The Scarecrow of Romney Marsh. I watched that again. That's a good movie if you ever want to get into a Disney thing there. Without the cartoons, they had several of them. The Love Bug, The Scarecrow of Romney Marsh, Davy Crockett Davy Crockett, the Indian Fighter, I think it was called. No, it wasn't the Indian Fighter. Forget what it was. Davy Crockett and the Wild Frontier. King on the Wild Frontier, that's what it was. And Georgie Russell. And then they got another one, the Davy Crockett and the River Pirates. It's another good one. And then just before I got started today, I was watching The Navigator. Little boy that got kidnapped by aliens. And he comes back 8 years later, and he can't adopt to his parents, and the Navigator crashes trying to bring him back in time. It's a cute little movie. Oh, Yeller, I haven't seen that again, but I'll probably watch that again. All right, I like how that's coming out. I'm going to get some spots in here that I want to get the lead belcher back on. So let's pull the lead belcher back out. Give that a good shake, even though I just had it recently. I'm trying to get in the habit of shaking them, even if I just got done using them like 2-3 minutes ago. Shake them up for a good 30 seconds or so. I want to go over some, even though it is going in as gold, retrobrator gold, I got a little bit of purple on it. So I kind of want to, like right in here, I got a little purple in here. So I want to get in and get rid of that. Because these are going to be gold. I got a little bit in here too, I think. I'm not worried about the gun. Oh, I think I got a little bit in here too. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Just looking around to see if there's any spots that I might have missed. I'm not even going to worry about the weapon yet. Just want to get... Okay. Let's clean that brush off. Three days. Everything that I have on YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff all says Grandpa's Painting Studio. I just had to wait on this one here. 3 more days and this will officially be that too. So hopefully that'll start to pick back up again. It'll take a while. I have to go out and search other people. Oh, you know, I need to come back in. I did find a spot that I missed. Ha ha. Okay. Because I accidentally went over it. Nope, that's not it. What did I just do with it? Right there. Because, where was it? Right in here. I accidentally started painting this with the purple. And I don't want that band being purple. I want that band there it is right there. I want that band being gold. because they're purple and gold. Not sure how far around that band goes. I think it stops right there. I've got a couple spots that I'm looking at. Then I could come in here. I've got some of this up in here. I want it to touch up. Even though it is going to be in gold. I just want to make sure that the purple doesn't show through. Damn, got an itch. I'm waiting for my, and I won't probably do any painting on stream. But I used to like oil painting a little bit when I was younger. So I've got me some bunch of acrylics, got me some small 5x7 canvases. But I'm waiting for, I was having a hard time finding anything. But I don't get out much either. Finding places where I could buy like acrylic paint. I want to do acrylic painting. And I needed some white gesso, so I had to order it. I couldn't find any. But I understand there's a place downtown here, in our downtown area, in this little tiny town that we live in. It's not real tiny, but you could walk from one end of the town to the other in probably 15 minutes. Which I can't walk at all anymore. So my white gesso might be down there. I'll probably get some black gesso from them, get some brushes, get some better acrylic paints. Do some acrylic painting. Maybe get some nice stuff done up and sell it on the side. I might do some live. But right now I kind of doubt it. That looks like that might be ready to go. I wonder. Okay, so I've got some brown. Let's get that brown going here, and then I'll come back to the I'm going to shake this up really good. This is coming out really nice. I love how this is coming. Oh, I had some black I wanted to do. I'll come back to that in a minute. Got that piece in the front that I wanted to do. Let's see. I don't know how long I've been on. Oh, almost 2 hours. God, it's almost 11 o'clock. I want to see if I can get this pretty much ready to go and done. Let's see how this brown turns out. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to wick off any excess that's on there. Be real careful not to get that on any of the purple. And I definitely like that as far as a wood color goes. It doesn't look too bad. It's going into the recesses nice. One habit I have to get into is not putting the brush to the piece until I have it in focus. Because that's where I make my mistakes at. And don't forget, if you're really enjoying what I'm doing here, if you're finding what I'm doing to be interested, don't forget to follow. If you pick me up on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe over there. You can find all my streaming videos over on YouTube since Twitch doesn't hold them very long anymore. I like that brown. It's definitely a nice little brown. That is a nice little brown. I like it. Now here comes the hard part. And if I mess this up, I mean, it's dark enough back here. If you follow this on you, don't forget to put a like in. Appreciate a comment if you could tell me what you think. All that good stuff. Okay, this here, I'm going to be real careful with this one. Just like that. And it doesn't look too bad. I actually like that. I actually like that. It's looking real good there. There you can see the brown that's in there. And the back of it right there. That's actually looking pretty good. I've got me a feeling, I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that I can't stand being with you. Oh. Black Legion, we did Black Legion. I want to get that one piece in the front here done. Then we're going to start putting some gold on here. Retributor gold. And then we use a Reichland flesh shade over the top of it. And I think this one will be done. I noticed the internet's been exploding with the golden demon thing. Is this worth a golden demon? Yeah, it is. But I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's that great. Anything you do is worth a reward. Okay, I got that piece done. Let's start popping that gold in there. Whew. And I'm going to, since this is got some larger pieces in here, I got a brush that I use for real tiny spots, because I've got a few little spots in here that are tiny. Where is my little brush? It's not that one. Did I put it away? I think I might have put it away. Or is this it right here? That's it, but I've got an even better one, I think. That's a 2. Thought I had another one in here somewhere. No, I guess not. I guess that was it. I get too many brushes out sometimes. Let's put the rest of these back in the drawer. Put the rest back. Hopefully, I'm going to have to order some more Retributor armor. We go through so much of this. One of the more popular colors. Okay, let's give that a good minute shake. We're coming up on 11 o'clock. I might be able to put a... I still have the the two weapons, the chain sword and the whatever that is, double bolter, I guess it is. I want to make sure this is mixed really good. I'm pretty sure I'm getting low on this. I don't know why. Well, I've tried to do it. I did an entire Spartan tank with it. Boy, did that burn up a lot. I don't know what I'm going to order yet. I think with all the cataphracties that I have, I think I'm going to hold off ordering one more time there. Again, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to take a dipple out. Like that. Make sure I'm ready to go. Real careful here. This is my number 0. I think it is. And I got a hair, something dragging in here. Son of a bitch. Got the 3 Huskies and the Fox Scotch Terrier. That's damn long hair. Love our babies, but that hair can be a disaster on painting if you're not careful. I don't know which one that was. Yeah, that's looking sharp. It's looking real good. I did dab it off. It's okay. I'm not even going to worry about getting underneath there. I'm not even going to go in there with that. Just want to get these bigger pieces here. A steady hand and a high old silver. Away. That's a movie I haven't watched in a while. The first one was really good. The second one wasn't anything too spectacular. But I really liked the first one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Rock's another one that I like to. I was watching Race to Witch Mountain with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock in it. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I think bits and pieces of it looks familiar, but with my mind, it's hard to tell. A lot of things look new to me. Boy, that gold is looking so nice. This is looking so sharp. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I just got a visit from the dog. I don't know which one it was. We get Artemis and Yasuna down here a lot. They like to come down here looking for food. I could, when I get the turntable, just take some of the pieces and some of my more favorite pieces. Which is so far, and I don't want to jinx it. It's like, you never tell the pitcher he's pitching a perfect game. Because you will jinx it. I'm telling you, I'd really love to see Blake Snell be on tonight. Okay, I don't want to. I think it'll be okay. I think that's Yasin. I could tell by his breathing. Yasuna was supposed to be the runt of the litter. I don't see how, because he's as big as a horse right now. That sounds like a pug. That one sounded like the pug. Pug Pug, are you down here? I don't get to see you too much. Oh, I got a little spot up in here that had purple on it that I missed. I think we're doing okay. Wow. I am so liking this. I got some spots in purple that I missed that I see now, but there's the gold on them. Oh, I got a little gold in here too that I got on his face mask in here. I think I'm going to go with a real tiny brush here on that. I mean, this thing is so tiny. Flares out just a little bit on me here sometimes. Pug Pug, is that? I can hear you snorting all the way over here. I can hear you snorting all the way over here. Poor dogs. To be stub-nosed like that. To have to go through all that hassle of breeding. That is looking really sharp. That is looking really, really good. Oop, a little too much in there. Yeah, it was gonna fuck it up sooner or later. All right. I am definitely liking that. So there's the gold. There's the Retributor gold. That's all done there. There's not really any on the back. Most of it's on the front. But they're on the back of the panel. So now, the only thing I have left to do is the bolter. I think I'm going to give that a minute or two to dry. Boom! We are cruising right along here. I am looking really good here. There you can see that we are smoking on this thing. I've been here 2.5 hours. Almost 2.5 hours. And I am really enjoying. I started this out with, this is the Cataphracti. Did I say that right? And I'm painting it as an Emperor's children. And I started out with a lead belcher base all the way over. And then I took the Lexicon purple contrast paint. And I did 2 or 3 layers, light layers over the armor with the purple that you can see here. And then I varnished that all in. I took a matte varnish and I varnished it all in. And then from there I just added some black in there. Once the varnish was fairly dry, thoroughly dried, I went and took some black and I painted black, some black in there. Did the Gorthro brown, am I saying that right? Gorgrunta brown. Did the under padding in that. That's looking nice. And then I took the Retributor Armor Gold and I went over all the, oh, there is one area though that I just remembered. And I hope I can do this without screwing it up. Because there is one more area at the top here. That little piece right up there. Can I do it without fucking up the piece? And did I say the word fuck? Yeah, I did. It's all right. That's not too bad. Who do I have here? Pug, is that you? You better not in here peeing somewhere. I swear to God, I'll make a dogsicle out of you. You know better than to come in here and pee. I will bust you for it. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit down. But that's all right. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to this one. I probably could have thinned it down a little bit, but I think that would have caused too much problem. I'm trying to just lightly touch that. And I can't see it. And that's when mistakes start to happen, is when I can't see it. Take off any excess that's there. Dum da da dum. It's not perfect, but it's working. Okay. I think I got that there. Let's clean that off. I think we're almost done here. How did that get in here? Figures. Okay. What I want to do now, let's get in. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to get the gun done. I'm going to be real careful with it. I don't want to screw up everything else that I've done. I am not even going to go over the gold with the Retributor armor. Or not Agrax Earthshade? No. Forget it. It's a flesh something or other. What the hell was it that I like to go over it with? Serpent Sepia, that's not it. Reikland Flesh Shade. I usually like going over it with it, but I don't think I'm going to touch it because that is just really making those colors just come right out. Here we go. I want to take a quick look at a reference photo here. What the hell? Shit. Yeah, they're black. Oh, I still got the whole back to do yet, too. Okay. That's cool. I still got the whole back to do. Oh, no wonder this isn't going in right. I was going, how come this isn't going in right? It's not filling in right. Got the wrong one here. Right here. I was like, that's really weird that it's not filling in. Because I'm using that damn Basilodon Gray. Black Legion, that's what I'm looking for right there. Pug, what are you doing? Hi, boob. Is it raining outside? You're all wet. Hi, booby. You better not be peeing in here. A second here. Get out of there. Alrighty, Mies. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna figure out why the hell that wasn't filling in. Very well. That's Basilodon Bascelium. I can't say it. I don't know where they come up with these names from. Even though that wasn't actually all that bad. That wasn't what I was looking for. It's like a, and I'd have to look it up. It's like a double bolter. Truthfully, I'm not sure what color that would be, but all right. That's not too bad. It's kind of like doing the lettering on a drafting piece. You got all the artwork done and doing the bolters. Now I'm going to do something different here because I am a fan of, where is it? That's not it. Of the Army Painter Gunmetal. Where is that? I know I have it here. I thought I did anyways. Is that it? Gunmetal. Right there. This means I have to put a drop into the palette. Pug, why are you walking? He bothers me when he's walking around like that. I gotta close that bedroom door. Hold on a second. Be right back. Wrong one. Wrong one. I just had to be sure that he wasn't peeing or pooping somewhere. And then I just let him out the door. doesn't belong down here anyways. And a little something I might do on here that I like to do. It's also an army painter thing. They have a rust. Realistic rust or something like that. I forget the name of it now. I don't even know if I have it here. I have to see if I can find it. Do a quick dry brush of that over the barrel. And I need to get the back done too. Even though that was done on lead belt, we'll just go over this. Let's get this back done up. All those little final thingamabobs in here. I am liking this. Put a little bit more right in here. I am definitely liking this. I don't have that little motorized table coming up, but there it is. All I gotta do is put the base. Oh no, I got some noon oil to do yet. Where's my noon oil? This is the newer stuff. I want to put that on there. Then we're going to put a base down. What base do I want to put down? How about Badlands? Must have lost my connection or something for a minute there. Just want to get a little bit of the known oil. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one here. Get that into some of these spots here. Onto the gun barrel. Like that. Whoa. Almost. I've been lucky so far. I've never done that yet. Jessica just went on. It's getting started late again tonight. She came on last night, and then for some reason never showed up. Something must have come up. I actually like talking to her. I can talk to her about things before everybody else shows up. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Ooh. I'm in love. I'm in love for the first time. Check this out. Check it out. I'm in love. This, I have definitely, and there's still flaws in it, but I am definitely in love right now. Completely and utterly in love, and I am not going to fuck with it anymore. Yes. Almost 3 hours to paint the whole thing, which is not bad. I mean, somebody with bigger skills probably could have gone through it in less time than that, but with what I was doing. But I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm going to have to get in here and mix this up a little bit. It's looking pretty dry. Now be real careful with this. Don't get it. Looks like a big pile of dog doo. Because the last time I did Emperor's Children, I did the same paint scheme. And when I put this stuff on, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I dropped it onto the side and ruined, in my opinion, ruined the piece is up on Instagram. If you want to check out more of the work that I've done, it is on Instagram. You can't see it, the glob that was on there, but I didn't catch it right away, and it dried, and I was pissed. I ain't worried if I get a little bit on the boot, though. Get the back side of that. Tuck that down in there. And this takes a good 45 minutes to an hour to dry. So I won't stay on for that. But for everybody who checks it out on YouTube afterwards, don't forget to subscribe from YouTube. If you've been hanging out with me here, I'd greatly appreciate a follow. I've been sitting at stalemate at 100. I got to 102, I think 104. And because of the name change, which I shouldn't have done, that was stupid. It was a stupid name. But the new one will be coming up in a couple days. It's much better. Everything's been set to that. Got a birthday coming up this weekend. I will be 564 years old. Can't believe I made it that far. I was such a daredevil when I was a kid. You know how it is when you're young. You think you're invincible. That is looking really good. I'm in love. I finally have a piece that I really enjoy at the end, that I am so proud of. Now I just have to wait for that part to dry. That, like I said, that takes a good hour. Make sure I didn't fuck up somewhere. And then I'll just dry brush that a little bit with probably some Xandri dust or Ubonte bone. I think would be better. I'm going to wash it in syrup and sepia is what I'll end up doing. And then once I get that done, I will dry brush it in Ubonte bone, and this baby will be done. Yes, so that's the whole piece right there. I got a couple things I probably could do, but I think we got it. I don't put any decals or anything on it. I don't think there's any decals to put on it anyways. But there she is, Emperor's Child on the cataphractii. So if you're hanging out with me here, then I got a black the base, and I'll do that off camera. Monday my turntable should be here, so I'll get the camera down here, and I'll get a nice background here, and I'll take a good picture of it as it's rotating around. Get that up on my first YouTube short, and then we'll work on another one. I don't know which one I'll do next. I might go in and do a game or something tomorrow. I don't feel like playing games right now. So, but thanks for hanging out. Everyone that stopped by, thank you for stopping by. I hope, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to go on YouTube and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And we'll catch everybody next time. And you all have a good evening.